You know what? I've let fear lead me for a very long time, and it never led me to salvation. One of my friends once told me that they found it so ironic that I could even run ecotourism expeditions because working in tourism was kind of funny for someone like me. I met a domesticated dog off leash with the same fear as I would meet a polar bear in the wild. I was never okay. Animals scared me because I'm a communicator, even with humans. I need you to communicate and speak to me in order for me to trust and understand that I'm safe around you. So of course, I didn't imagine myself selling gorilla trekking expeditions, forest hikes, big game fishing expeditions, being in those same forests myself, hosting Halloween storytelling nights on a beach in the savannah somewhere. Experiences that I never in my life, if you told me I'd be a part of or even organize, I wouldn't have believed you. When I think about those times, I think about how some people's opinions when I upgraded my life was, no, Africa's not for you. You should stay in the US. That's where your life is. Today, I can be more sure that I needed those experiences. Each time I returned from the forest, I felt like a different woman. I'll always remember the time that we did a 4-hour forest hike and we were heading towards what they call the Enchanted Lake. We're up on the hill and I hear this huge splash, biggest splash I've ever heard in my life. I asked the guide and it was crocodiles. How could they make such a big splash? They're basically lizards. Filled with fear, I knew that we're headed to this lake to see these crocodiles. Binoculars in hand, watching every detail of these crocodiles until it was time to head back home. 4 hours in the forest, at the end of this hike, he handed me a machete and he said, home is this way, you guide us. Take us back to camp. And I remember grabbing that machete at the end of the hike and feeling so confident. You never would have believed that the girl who grabbed that from him just 3 hours prior was cowered down, squatted on the floor, scared. I remember needing to have my hand on his back to feel safe because we were hiding or keeping a low profile from 9 elephants eating. We could hear the stomachs growling. My teeth were clinging together. My heart was beating so fast. Thinking about it now, what a transcending experience. 3 hours after that, machete in hand, I'm watching camp in front of us, and I just led us through the forest, led us. The guide kept telling me where to go, but led us through the forest for nearly 30 minutes. I think about that, and for me, that experience is the closest thing that I can give you when we talk about post-traumatic development and widowhood and healing from domestic violence in this world. Coming in it completely confused, it's so dense, it's so thick, there's so many sounds, the possibility of danger exists everywhere. But you have a choice on what's going to lead you. Are you going to use fear as your guide, or are you going to use courage? I almost want to tell you that I chose courage, but even I didn't choose courage. What happened is that I only saw the choice of fear and I rejected it. And I said, you know what? I've let fear lead me for a very long time and it never led me to salvation. It never led me to a better version of myself. So I'm going to do whatever it is that is against the fear. So whenever fear told me to stop, not to do it, don't go, don't uproot, I said, I'm not going to listen to that voice. I'm not going to listen to those limitations. So I can honestly sit here and say, choose courage when I say choose life or choose happy or choose the post-traumatic life you deserve. But I will say reject fear because it's keeping you from finding out exactly how resilient you are. I'm sure of it because that's what's happened to me.